Guys, so in today's video I'll be explaining the secret behind the step indices. So we have three markets. So you have 200 index, 300, 400, 500, and also the 200 index. So I'll be giving out a strategy on how you can trade rise and fall specifically on the step indices using a simple strategy which anyone can understand. So the first step will go to your Chrome or any browser, then you can search on the derive trading view. So you can see we have the derive trading view. So the second step will be putting our time frame to a higher one, which is 5 minutes time frame. Make sure you use a 5 minutes time frame. So I'll just reduce my screen. Then we have indicators. So the only indicator you're supposed to be using are two indicators. You're going to be using the RSI and the don't churn channels. So you have the DC, so you indicate the don't churn channels. So you have two indicators that you're going to be using to analyze this market. So this is the work of the RSI. So we trade specifically rise or fall, which is higher and lower. So for you to trade rise, the RSI must be below 50%, and for you to trade a falling market, the RSI must be above 50%. Okay, so in our case you can see so in step 200 index and step 300 index, we have step 100 index and step 300 index. We trade on a falling market. Then 400, 200, and 500, we trade on a rising market. So let me show you. We have 200, so I'll just change another market. So I'll just look for another market that meets our conditions. So let's go to 100 index. Remember I said 100 index and 300 index, we are trading a falling market, and you're going to be trading a falling market if the RSI is above 50. So in our case here, our RSI is not above 50 but it's below 50, so we cannot trade that market. So look for another market. We have 300 index. 300 index, we're also going to be trading a falling market if the RSI is above 50. So in our case here, we have our RSI, it's above 50. So the RSI is above 50. The market is 300 index, and 300 index we trade a falling market. So you're going to be trading a higher market, okay, a low market. So that's a lower market. So let me show you how you're supposed to be executing your trades and the entry point. So the first step, go to any of your browser, then you can search on chichitrades.site. okay, you can use the trading view for the analysis, then your mobile phone you can use it to access the best bots. So for you to use a bot, we are going to specifically use the Asians bot. So I'll just load this bot, the Asians bot. Specifically use this bot whenever you're trading the step indices. So make sure you indicate that you're going to be trading the step indices, okay, step index. Then you're going to be trading high and lower. So in our case, you're going to be trading lower, okay, because RSI is above 50 and step 300 index meets our condition. So you're going to place a 300 index, then you're going to be trading lower, okay, lower. So then the stake, always make sure you stake depending with the account. So I'll be staking $5, then I'll expect 10. So make sure the number of ticks, you reduce the number of ticks to 2 ticks. Make sure you're using only 2 ticks. Then time frame, make sure you leave it at 5 minutes. Then our entry point will be let me show you how we identify the entry point. So make sure before you look for the entry point, you reduce the number of minutes to 1 minute, okay. So 1 minute whenever we are going to be looking for the entry. So here is our entry point whenever we are going to be trading this market, okay. So let me adjust this screen so that you can see clearly, okay. I hope now you can see clearly. So the entry point whenever you're going to be trading the lower market, remember this is lower market, rise and fall but step indices, okay. So I've explained the conditions that you should consider. So I'm going to explain about the entry point. So entry point, you're going to wait for this candle to retest at least 3 times up, then retest 1 time down. Okay, so you're going to wait for it to rise at least 3 times, then fall 1 time. Okay, so let's wait for the candle to at least rise 3 times, then fall only 1 time, then you're going to click on the run button immediately. So let's wait, let's count for the rise. We're waiting for the rises. So let's wait for the candle to rise at least 3 times, then fall 1 time. So let's wait. 1, no, it must rise 3 times. So let's wait. 1, 1, not yet, 3 times. So you must be patient with this market. You must be patient. So let's see. 1, 1, 2, at least 3, then 1 drop down. So let's see. 1, let's be patient. 1, you must be patient whenever you're looking for your entry. 1, 2, 3, then any fall you run the boat. Any fall, make sure you run the boat. Okay, so the first run, it's a win. You can see take profit hit, that's a profit of $12. So let's repeat the same process again. So I'll increase my take profit to $20 and wait for another market. As you can see, the RSI is still above 50. I've said that when the RSI is above 50, we trade a falling market, that's a lower market on a 300 index and 100 index. Okay, so let's wait for the candle to retest again at least 3 times upwards and 1 time down. So let's wait together. Okay, let's see, to retest upwards at least thrice, 1, at least 3 times, 1, at least 3 times, then execute on run. So let's wait patiently. Let's wait patiently. 1, not yet. 1, so you must be patient. Whenever you're looking for your entry point, you must be patient. You must, because the real is a business, and you're there, you're in your real account. Okay, so we have the first one, second one, third one, then any fallback we run our boat. Any falling we run our boat. You can see that's another profit. So far we have managed to secure $24 using the same strategy. So what I do, I'll increase my stake to $10. Okay, so I'll increase my stake to $10, 10 or $7. So I'll increase to $7. Remember, I'm not going to risk a lot of money because this is our real account. We are only targeting something small, so you can target something like $29. Okay, 29 USD. Remember, you are risking $7. So let's wait for another entry. As long as the RSI is above 50, we are going to be trading a falling market, the step indices. So let's wait again for the same entry point, so that we can trade a falling market, which is a lower market. 3 rises, then 1 a fall. Let's see. 1, okay, let's wait. 1, 2, not yet. 1, 2, not yet. 1, 1, 2, not yet. 1, 1, 2, not yet. At least 3 rises. Okay, at least 3 rise. 1, not yet. Not yet. So make sure you're patient with the market. Okay, make sure you're always patient with the market. 1 2, not yet, 1 2 3, then any falling tick you run the bot. Any falling tick, I said, you run the bot without delaying. So the first run was a loss, then a recovery, then the bot automatically stops itself. So from $97 we have printed $39. Remember, this is a strategy I'm sharing for free, and I'm also sharing a free bot. So this bot is very fast whenever it comes to executing the trades for this specific market. So you can see we went on a loss. The first one was a loss. This is simply because you can see our RSI is below 50. So when RSI is below 50, we trade a rise market. So let's look for another volatility that we can trade so that we can exit this market as fast as possible. So I'll just look for another volatility that we can trade. So let me keep this aside and look for another good volatility. So let's look at 500. Let's look at 500. Okay, so 500 in so 500 we trade a rise market. Okay, and we trade a rise market if RSI is below 50. You can see the RSI is not below 50, so we cannot trade, and we cannot trade the falling market, because in 500 index I normally prefer to trade a rising market, not a falling market. So let's look at a 400 index. 400 index, not yet, RSI is above 50, so we cannot trade a falling market on this specific market. So let's look for another volatility that at least may favor us. 100 index, let's look at 100 index. 100 index, 100 index. So 100 index RSI is above 50, we are going to be trading a falling market. That's what I said. Okay, 100 index is for the falling market. You can see 100 index, 100 index, the falling market. So I'll just make it clear for you guys. Let me raise the screen. So 100 index, I'll just come to the board settings, then I'll set 100 index. It's a full market, so lower. Then my stake, I'll increase my stake to $10. Okay, $10, $10. Then my take profit will be $30. $30. That's okay for me. Okay, that's okay. So I'm going to wait not 30 but 50 or 40, so that the boat cannot stop. Yeah, so it will be something like 40. Yeah, so for the entry point, whenever you're going to be trading a lower market, I said we wait for so for the lower market we wait 3 rise, then 1 fall, then you run. So let's wait for 3 rise, 1 fall, you run. So any fall, you run your boat. So let's count again. We have the first one, 1, no, 3 rise ticks, must be 3 rise ticks, 1, 3 rise ticks, 3 rise ticks, then 1 falling tick, then we run our boat. Okay, let's be patient with the market. Remember, this is the rise and fall, but on the step index. Okay, 3 rise ticks, 1 2 1 2 3, then any falling tick, you run your boat. Okay, any falling tick, you run your boat. So the first run was a loss, so let's wait for recovery. We've encountered 2 losses because you can see the market is uptrending. So let's see, that's a recovery. Okay, we have successfully printed $57, but you can see we encountered 2 losses, but you can see a stake of 16 giving you $40, as simple as that. So this is the step indices strategy well explained, and that's how you can make money using this strategy. Okay, as simple as that. So in Deriv, you only need to have a good and working strategy and a good trading software and a good internet connection, then you're good to go. And that's how we've managed to print $57, just risking something small, and From there we can call it a trade. So that's the best strategy I know for the step indices that can help you become a profitable trader. We said if you want the free bots, make sure you click on the best bots, then load the bot called the Asians bot. This bot is for specifically trading Asians and only ups, only downs, and the step indices only after a good market analysis.